Alright, so this is just a custom battle that I'm doing here to give you a idea of the high elves and also just how awesome this game can be with the amount of units you get to play with. How epic some of these battles could it be. So I'm just gonna run you through my formation. I'm fighting a Skaven army that's gonna be coming from this area here. So they're not gonna show up yet since I have not started the battle. I'm gonna give you a top-down view. Okay, so you can see my three distinct lines here. So to the front, first and foremost, I have on the flank of my front line, I have spearmen. 2 units on one side, 2 units on the other side. And in the beefy part of the fight, I have Phoenix Guard units. Those are my elites. They are anti-large, so any big, giant troll, ogre, whatever, fantasy beast type monster that might try to charge through my lines, they're gonna be good at negating that. And to their rear, I have sword masters. So they are just, they have the big giant two-handed sword, so they're just gonna push forward and brawl to help out, my holding line. Then they'll be like my main damage dealers, at least I hope. And then to their rear is a line of, again, a very unique unit. Let's go ahead and zoom in now, make it cinematic, take away all those icons. So here you could kind of get a good view of just how big this army is. Like it's pretty crazy how many units, man. Like, I'm so bad at micromanaging the battles. I tend to have to play the battles in points where I have to do slow motion, just because you need time to shift lines and change targets for different types of units and such. So the actual battle, I suspect, might take a while, so bear with me for that. Alright, let's just get a good look at the units. So these are your spearmen. On the flanks, this is the Phoenix Guard. I mean, they're such a cool unit. See how many of them here. They go right down this line. And then more spearmen on the side. These are the great sword holders I was talking about, the sword masters of Forth, call them. They're just itching to go. And then archers to the rear. But the high elves have this unit here that is, I think, one of the best units in the game because they're so versatile. They are called Lothern Sea Guard units, I believe, and they are equipped with bows and arrows, as well as you can see on their back, shields and spears. So they could start firing at range while the enemy pushes forward. And if they try to get flanked with cavalry and such, I could manually switch to have them remove their bows and equip their shields and spears, and they're going to be able to do melee combat and prevent against cavalry charges and stuff. So a very good unit in my opinion. And so I have them on the sides because should I get flanked, they will protect these guys who are just my archers there. Now these archers are very good at damage because they got, I think, one of the highest ranges as far as range units go. So they're gonna start firing way before the other range units could start firing. And so I want to keep them away from melee units at all costs. So that's why the Lothern Sea Guards I have deployed on the sides. And I also use my flying, especially this Phoenix, I will use as backup and support. So you have some dragons. Now, the high elves have 3 types of dragons. This one here, it's called the Sun Dragon, sorry. It's the youngest dragon, and it's good for, each dragon has 3 fire breath attacks that operate on a cooldown. And this guy's dragon breath basically is pretty good at like crowd control in a sense. Like it's very good at melting large amounts of lightly armored infantry. Whereas the older dragons, this one here being the moon dragon, his breath is a bit more focused, and same goes for the star dragon, which is the most elite dragon. His breath is very focused. It's very good at like melting any solitary, you know, whether it's a hero unit or doom wheels or whatever beefy units the other army may have. It's going to be good at trying to take down his health a bit from a, you know, from a range where it's going to be safe for him. Alright, so let's go ahead and click start battle. So here we go. So you're going to see that's the units in the distance. So I'm going to slow this down now so we're going to get a better look at what we're seeing here. So this is the Skaven, those rat assholes. This is a Hellpit Abomination. This is like their monster unit. You can see they have some rat ogres just charging forward. They're also monster units, so very big. To their rear, I see infantry. Oh, they're coming through the forests as well. Look at them. Look how many. So the good news is they are pushing me, which is what I was hoping for. I want the fight to come to me. To the rear, what do they got? These look like, are these ranged units? No, those are spare infantry. So, oh, the fight's begun, guys. So let's get back into this as my archers and Lothran Sea Guards have started to open up on these rat ogres. I mean, these guys may be able to tank the damage, I'm not sure. Oh, they have a doom wheel moving on the flags. So see, just like I thought, like they commit these sort of units to the flanks to try and get around and upset my back lines, which will be like my archers and stuff. So I want to prevent that from happening. As you can see, the amount of arrows being launched in here. It's going to be hard to keep track this battle. It's going to be pretty wide. Oh, we're being flanked here again too. So what I'm going to do is my 2 Lothran Sea Guard units, I'm immediately going to have them shift to preemptively try and think about this guy here. As you can see the charge being made. Let's get in and see this. So my spare men hopefully could hold this. This might be a tough battle for them, to be honest. What I may do... oh, this should be fine. I don't need to breathe fire just yet. So... let's see. I'm concerned about this flank. So these guys here, I forgot to show you, is being watched by, or not watched by, but assisted by this unit you see here. He's a hero mounted on a horse, so he has higher hit points and a couple skill abilities that operate on cooldown as well. And he has silver helm units, shielded and spared units. So I'm going to put them into play right now, because I think their targets should be, well, these guys are missile infantry, so I'm gonna go ahead and select them, and oh, there we go, and have them charge. Oh, but this is a problem here. This could be a bit of a problem. I need to shift quickly. Gonna have the Phoenix move in to try and assist. Gonna move my dragons up a bit more. Tyrion, I need you to use this ability like now. So this ability that I gave Tyrion is he's gonna carve like a flaming attack with his sword. So I'm hoping to catch them. Takes a while. Oh, here it comes. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Good job. Alright, so the brawling has begun, so I'm going to start moving my sword masters up. Just to help out with that fight. This is their lord, so I want Tyrion to go and engage that. Push up. Let's focus on these guys. It's so hard to pick out targets sometimes. Oh man, why is he blowing that? Cancel. I want to. Hey, goddammit. So they have a beast that broke the lines there and attacked my other cavalry unit. It's just destroying them right now. I only see some bodies already. So I need to pull them out. I'm going to bring the dragon up to fight him. Oh, this is such a massive battle. So I have a dragon perfectly over the top here. Let's do some flaming attacks. Let's get all cinematic again for you. Then, if you don't mind, just go ahead and dive in there. It's constant archer fire coming in, so this is a cool unit. So I'm going to bring my Phoenix, and he has an ability that kind of operates like a bomber almost. Oh, what's going on here? See like this fire come down here and burn them. Got to have to watch a friendly fire though. And my dragon, I want to help out with this doom wheel. It's tearing up my back line. Here's my cavalry. I need to pull them out. How the cavalry works best with like just using them like a battering ram almost. Like pull them out, don't let them stay too long to fight, and then just keep charging them into enemies. So for this moment I want them to switch angle immediately and try and take on these pesky range units. So you're going to see them start to try and retreat now. There goes the dragon fighting that doom wheel. Let's see what's going on in the back end with this fight. Star Dragon versus an Abomination. These fights always look cool. Ooh. Oh, come on, Dragon. Don't take that. Domination is sure banging up a good bit. Come on, buddy. Oh, man. It's a pretty even fight. I might need to render some assistance to him. Oh, it's lagging a bit because of the amount of units moving on screen. I'm sorry about that. I'll have to slow things down again so it looks a bit smoother. Alright, Moon Dragon, go and help out your boy. Actually, give him a blast of breath before. Alright, let's see what's going on in the front here now. So this fight's been won. These guys are actually pushing out anti-sword masters. While the Phoenix Guard keep line. unsure why my archers don't seem to be firing. Oh yeah, they are. Oh yeah, they are. Let's get my sun dragons up here. Oh man, they're getting pinned by a abomination again. So much bad happening on this flank. Oh, these sword masters are not wanting to fight that. My spearmen to take care of that. Sword masters go for infantry. And then have my archers, at least these 3 units, turn and try and focus this guy. I need this guy gone. Is the Missile Santa coming out? Yeah, he's doing work on that infantry. I have my Phoenix in the middle here. And what I want to do with these guys now, against these unsuspecting fools, is charge them right up into their rear. Nice hit. Nice hit. See how many units went flying there? Oh, it looks so good. And then immediately after the charge has been made, I want to pull them out. This is going fairly well. Dragons doing dual fire breath. Oh, decimated. And as soon as you have done that, kindly die bomb. Keep the cavalry on the move. Keep them on the move at all times. Look at them run. Can they outrun the cavalry? We'll see. Oh, they could shoot on the move. That's annoying. We're closing the gap. Such a pesky unit. They're fast too. Oh, they're actually doing a good job at kiting my cavalry.
Battle call.
I'm gonna pull them away.
Quickly now.
Change targets. Where you guys going? So awesome.
By Alario, for our ancestors.
Dragon has some spearmen assisting him now. And victory.
It will be done.
Just love watching units run from monster units. It's quite entertaining. Alright. GG.